Welcome back to PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Game 16, Hebereke's Popoitto. I thought this would be a one-part game, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Part of why I was wrong is because I'm bad at puzzle games. But we also did figure out some interesting lore about this game. So I don't know if you're watching this and you watch some amount of me struggling for 3 hours to complete the one-player mode of Hebereke's Popoitto, there are some important details that I am going to share. One of those I'm going to share before we even boot up the game, which is that it does seem like the PlayStation version of the game is tuned up difficulty-wise. My understanding is that the PlayStation version is actually like the last one to be made. In Japanese, the PlayStation version has a different name. It is Hebereke Station Popoitto. And this was also a version of the game that was later re-released. Sunsoft, in like the sunset years of the PS1, did a bunch of re-release packages, like two 3-pack games, where they just put a bunch of their games on PS1 as you were wont to do. None of those ever got released in North America either. But yeah, so part of it, like if you take stage 6, which is where I was stuck, and compare stage 6 to stage stage 6 of the Saturn version, you would discover that there were 9 lines of Poros on PS1 versus 7 on Saturn, and there were also like about 6 fewer Poros total, which I mean makes sense, I guess, given the number of lines. But like, nevertheless, it wasn't that they just packed the Poros more densely or anything. So already off the bat, seems to be more difficult in PS1. But we got some other things to get into. But it's gonna be easier if I just head over to the game and get that going. Poro conspiracy is real. Hebereke. Hebereked me, and I'm never going to recover. As you can see here, I do now have the Japanese version. I booted up the Japanese version. I tested it. It does not seem to be meaningfully different in terms of difficulty, because that does happen, right? Kind of famously, games will be tuned to be easier for Japan, whether that's to appeal to a rental market or some other perceived market the lack of a rental market in Japan. Or is it tuned for some other reason? I don't know, but I couldn't detect any difference when I was testing it out. So we're gonna stick to the PAL version, and we're gonna take a nice look at the options menu. There are some things, some options that we did not interact with on the options menu, and terrible revelations have come to light about what these options mean. I also strongly suspect that the difficulty option between normal and easy does nothing. The Hardcore Gaming 101 article in Hebereke's Popoitto stated that one of the differences in difficulty was the acceptable configurations for blocks to be erased. And there is a different option that does that in the menu, in the options menu. So I don't know what else it would do then. So let's go to the options menu. So there's 2 options here that I didn't really focus on. One of those is withstand. Does anyone want to take a guess about what withstand means and why it's set to 4? You have a lot of options for withstand. You can make it 1, you can make it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can make it infinity. Infinite stands. This is a JoJo's game. Withstand, as far as I can tell, refers to the number of blocks that can be placed on a Poro before the Poro will fall down the screen. So, to make this as easy as possible for me, I'm gonna set it to 1. Now, what's more important is the how to erase option, which has 2 settings. One of those is stick, and the other one is Cooky? I don't know. I don't know what this means, but I can tell you what effect it has on gameplay. So there's only two options. Changing it to cookies makes it so that any configuration of 4 works. L shape, T shape, square, combinations of those, they all work. They'll all get erased. Yeah, and that makes the game a lot easier. So I'm gonna leave it on normal. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, my timer. I tried. All right, cool. I'm gonna skip. Okay, I'm gonna skip cutscenes up until stage 6 because at this point, obviously, you should go watch my other YouTube video if you really want to see the cutscenes. Look, everything looks so fun now. I mean, I'm still messing up. It doesn't matter, you know? Like whatever, dog. You can just put stuff wherever you want. Yeah, that was a mix. Sure, why not? This is a mix too. This? Yeah, great. Fantastic. The combo explosions are gonna get out of control. They're gonna be jacked. Unless I can break those yellows. Yeah. Oh, please. All right, whatever. There you go. Like, this is gonna work, right? That's gonna work. This is gonna work. I mean, that's actually a line, but easy, simple game. It's so when you can just use more shapes, it's not a problem. Oh my god. I'm like, why? What do they mean? What do they mean by this? What do they mean by this? By this Cooky? Yeah, look at that. I just dragged his ass downtown. Eat shit, son. Combos. Combos for days. This is a combo. Fantastic. It's gonna be really funny, someone looking at the playlist and it's like, all right, well, that video was 3 hours of him failing. Why is this one a half hour? I say that now. Lord knows what's gonna happen. It's still gonna be impossibly difficult. As I said, once we get to stage 6, I will start playing the cutscenes again. Yeah, there's just combos happening. I heard you like combos, dog. Also, the weight thing too is, you know, pretty huge. To make a little bit of an understatement there. Really good, because I figured out what the rules mean. The rules mean whatever we want to now. There we go. So there were two, basically the TLDR is that there were two options on the menu that don't make any, well, okay. Withstand, like I can argue in a court of law that withstand makes sense. The stick and cookie thing, I got nothing. Like I truly, how this is Cooky, I can't tell you. I mean, I'm glad it's here. Obviously, it's making it trivial for me to progress through the game. And, you know, I have no shame, so of course I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. Bam. Bam. Oh, wait, I do need to deal with that. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, they call it they call me Cooky. I'm so like I couldn't tell you because I tested this during my lunch break today when this is when I made the discovery, and I just was so flabbergasted because to me this is like the sort of thing again I would have included under yeah, it's all sweet now. Like I would have included under difficulty, right? Because like to me this is just straight making the game easier. It's a rule change, I guess, but like what does normal and easy do then? I'm still not convinced that there's actually any difference between those two options, or if there is, it's like maybe like a timing thing or something. Yeah, I think it was the UFO level is the one I was stuck on. Yeah, it does make it more. Yeah, absolutely, and it do be like that. Ah, oopsies. Oh no, all right, yeah. Still gonna find a way to mess this up. Just need a purple. All right, cool. Yeah, stage 5. All right, stage 6, the UFO level. That's where I spent probably like an hour last night. It's when I was watching footage and comparing this version of the game to the SNES and Saturn versions, those definitely seem to be cut from a more like, I feel like they had like thicker lines, like a little bit more of an explicit cartoon look. Not that this isn't cartoonish either, but the lines all seem kind of like thinner on this version. And like some things were redrawn, like the little landscapes that you see on the stages. Yeah, this is super realist. I can't let you through here. Is that a jam or is that not a jam? I can't. Whole game is a jam. Okay, no, that's fair. I feel like the stage 5 song was a little grating, but stage 6, easy. Wow, so simple. I mean, when you change the rules. Pray I do not alter the deal further. Oh God. Yeah, I had quite the adversarial relationship with faces last night, I feel. I don't think so. I've changed a version of a game for this. I mean, I literally changed copies of the game with Rapid Reload with Gunner's Heaven. And I've also changed difficulty on Battle Arena to Shinden as well. Yeah. I dropped that down. I kept default difficulty. You've come this far. I see. You've done well, but your life ends right here. I don't think so. This ghost has so much swag. Do you really think you can defeat me? Titter, titter. At last, it's time to show off my secret skill. Come on. All right, there we go. Oh shit. Wait. All right. Wait. I think so. My understanding is that shit gets random, basically. Is I think how it works. So. Like your player character is random because after you defeat someone, they join you, and then you all travel to the next location together. So that's why like the person that we're getting speaking, like that we're playing as, is different. Ghost them. Wow, whipping the ghost. Ghost in the whip. That is correct. Yeah, see, you're all traveling together on the map there. And does Armored Core 1 actually have analog joystick support? I feel like I would have noticed that. Maybe it does, and I just didn't notice it. Oh my! It doesn't, but a bunch of other mech games do. You can go to the Wikipedia page and the list of games is right on it. You'll recognize some of them. Oh, there is a hack. Okay, there you go. Take this. Yeah, sup, Gonna Goku. All right, here we go.
Ready, start.
4-chain. Yeah, because I figured out the okay. I figured out the deep lore to this game, which is that the options menu makes no sense. So, turns out that the game is very easy when you just pick the good options. This is all right. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So simple, bing bong bing. So one of the options is called how to erase, and the two options were stick and cookie, and cookie spelled C-O-O-K-Y. And so the default is stick, and I changed it to cookie, and now it made it so that different configurations of 4 blocks actually detonate. They get erased. Why is it called cookie? I don't know, but stick is not helping me. Also, there was an option called withstand, and that's the amount of weight that a Poro can withstand before it falls down the screen. The default is 4. I turned it down to 1. Yes, yes. The exit is right ahead of me. Look. Oh my. All the papoons are falling. Credits. Yo, Norio Wakamoto's in this game. Shout outs to Norio Wakamoto, who's like a fucking legendary voice actor. Oh, I did see the cracked in Willy Wonka, yeah. Watch Planet with Norio Wakamoto has an incredible. I mean, Norio Wakamoto is incredible in everything he's in, but I really love him as the Generalissimo in Planet with. He plays like a space alien dog that for the first half of the show only makes wolf noises, and like the most expressive wolf noises I've ever heard in my life. Man, imagine thanking salespeople. Yeah. Oh, really? They're gonna do a dub for Gundam Breaker 4? That's cool. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wonder if they'll get a lot of the same people that, because at this point, like across the things that they've dubbed for like recent Gundam, they probably have like a stable of actors to do a lot of like established, you know, voice actors doing a lot of these characters at this point between Origin and the Kukuru's Stone movie and all this stuff, you know. And of course the Witch from Mercury dub. All right, folks, that's I did it. It's easy peasy, so simple. It was like 25 minutes. How hard could it be? Let's get this wrapped up in the lore in the spreadsheet zone. I don't. All right, so lore screen. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so this is a puzzle game. I think we can say pretty safely it was a puzzle game. No one's gonna contest me on that one. Beat story mode, we sure did. Although I guess it was just called like one player mode. The word story wasn't actually in there, so I'm just gonna relabel that. We finished it on 2/27/2024. My playtime was 3:37:41. I think this is a 3. I think the visual style is great. I think the music is great. I think the puzzle game is fine. It's kind of to me in the same place as GM Cube, where I just feel like the puzzle game is kind of half baked. There's also maybe some labeling issues with how options are being described, you know, as well. So that's kind of weird. I'm gonna give it a pretty solid 3. Yeah, you know, like a proper Puyo Puyo would get like a 4. I mean, it gave pain, but I can't hate it that much. You know, like that's the thing is that like, and this is gonna be like true is that I'm willing to be stubborn, but like I also want to have fun, and like, you know, the ups and downs of like playing a challenging puzzle game is not bad. It's not, you know, necessarily. It's certainly better than like the completely nonsensical hitboxes of Rapid Reload of Gunner's Heaven. So all right, we gotta do our checks here. There was no sewer level in this. Man, we are still sewerless. We're 16 games in here, and I will probably have a sewer in Arc the Lad or Kingsfield too, but we are still, there's no sanitation, no plumbing here. Was there a brand? I don't think so. They didn't advertise anything. Are we part of the war on cars? No experts. None of the 8 followers of Hebereke's Popoitto on twitch.tv showed up. Yeah, I mean, it's also Arc the Lad is like a G-Craft. Arc 1 might be sewerless? Damn. I thought for sure G-Craft would put a sewer in. There's like, they make their G-Craft games, like their entire games look like sewers as far as I'm concerned. Was the title announced? No. All right, so let's do, okay, so the options menu is completely jacked. Turns out withstand refers to the weights that poros can withstand, and how to erase with its two options, stick and Cooky. They refers to you know, the configurations for what will I always say detonate, you know, or you know, be removed. I mean, music and like design style, visual style are great, but the puzzle game is undercooked. So oh, I should just note here, I spent 3 hours trying to play the game on default settings, and then discovered and then actually beat it on Withstand 1, and Cooky. All right, cool. Oh, I always gotta fix this, because I want to do up, and then I want the word wrap, text wrapping, wrap it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, let's do some rankings. That's honestly Gundam Goku. I think that's probably the right guess, is that the person meant Cooky but wrote C instead of K. Like I do think that is the best guess, because I thought at first maybe, like, so when I saw the option, I tested it, and my guess was that it would change it from 4 in a line to like a square option, the square approximating the shape of a cookie. But once I realized it was any configuration of 4, then, you know, I didn't know what to think, you know, and then so a synonym for wacky was, yeah, it was the next best guess. All right, so this is a Sunsoft game. We'll see them again. Don't worry. We will see them in the future. Okay, so this is an interesting one. Last week, if you had said, hey, PMC, is Hebereke going to get a series column on PIP? I would have said no, because no other Hebereke game was ever released on a PlayStation platform in English. However, that is not true anymore. As of like today or tomorrow, there is now a Hebereke game on PS5. See you in 20 years. Gonna put that column there and never look at it again. Genre rankings. Puzzle. GM Cube. Was this better or worse than GM Cube? That's the real question here. I think the answer is that it's better. Well, okay. Yeah, I think the visuals, as much as the GM Cube character introductions were good, and GM Cube does have like a one other mode, it has the endless mode. Yeah, I think the ceiling for this game is lower. Like GM Cube could really go places, but I do think this game just has like a cleaner visual style, and the music is, not that there wasn't good music in GM Cube. I'm gonna have to give the edge, I think, to Hebereke here. This is very close. These games are like very similar in that they had some style, they had music. They both had, just again, undercooked puzzle games. So yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so what's up for the future on PIP? Our next game is going to be Air Combat, which, if you don't know, is the first game in the Ace Combat series. It has no analog joystick support, so don't worry. I'm not going to rush out and buy an analog joystick. And yeah, that game has a how long to beat of like 2.5 hours. Does that mean I'm going to beat it in 2.5 hours? Who knows? I'm not gonna worry about it. But that won't be until Thursday, is when I will bring this guy out, and we'll play that. I will say, for PIP viewers, my intention, once Air Combat is done, I'm going to play Echo the Dolphin until I finish it. So Aquanaut's Holiday will not start until Echo the Dolphin for the Dreamcast is out of my system. So That is correct, Archie. I think it's also got like some like roguelike components in it too, or something. Anyway, the point is I want to play Aquanauts Holiday immediately after playing Echo the Dolphin. I think that's very funny. So, so basically TLDR, air combat should be coming soon if you're a PIP viewer and enjoyer. And then there may be a little bit of a break before I get to Aquanauts Holiday. So, you know, we'll get there when we get there. And then, of course, Ark the Lad is poised to become the longest PIP game so far. Ark the Lad is a short strategy RPG, which means it's still longer than everything we've done so far. Yeah, so we'll get there when we get there. Anything else I wanted to mention? I don't even know when the next Sunsoft game is. Yeah, it's not here. Not here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, here. What we got? Oh, that's right. Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors is PIP 135. And then they published a kart game. They didn't develop that day. Okay, so we'll see them in 96. Yeah, no, incredible timing. Because I was like looking up the Hebereke series and I was like, wait a second, 2024? February? Incredible. All right, so here's the deal. This concludes PlayStation Instrumentality Project Game 16, Hebereke's Popoitto. I will see you next time for Air Combat.